the key is going to be, I think, offensively. And when you look at it, what are some of the keys for the Guardians offensively to be successful in not only against Tigers, that's first, but in the playoffs?
Yeah, I think they have to keep getting production from those unexpected hitters. Bo Naylor has had a really good run against the Tigers, and big hits, big extra base hits late in the game. They've got to get Stephen Kwan on base. Obviously, Texas did a pretty good job against him, shutting him down, and Jose Ramirez, makes that offense go. What, he had 3 stolen bases in the last game of the regular season. He does everything he can to help them win a game. But I think, outside of Kwan and Ramirez, those guys have been productive all year. They have to get contributions from other people. Manzardo has to, get hot again. Gabriel Arias has to keep coming through with timely hits. So they're going to need some help, definitely. And I don't think there's going to be too many runaways in this series.
Yeah, I'm with you. Kind of when I look at it, and tell me if you agree, whoever's hitting in front of and behind Ramirez, you got to be on base. And so you want to make Jose Ramirez's at-bats important, because if I'm the Tigers and nobody's on base, we're going to see how well Jose plays cricket, because I'm bouncing some sliders into him.
Yeah, definitely. You're not going to pitch to him if there's nobody on base. He's one of the few guys in that lineup that can hurt you all by himself. That's why I really like Naylor, the way he's played, David. Since they moved him up into that fifth spot, fifth spot, I think he's really, he's come into his own. He's really had a nice surge here. And, Rocchio, of course, it's Rocktober, Rocchio, whatever it is. I mean, this guy comes alive when it gets a little colder and the lights get a little brighter.
How impressed have you been with the young guys I brought up? George Valera, Jonathan Rodriguez had some big at-bats against the Tigers. And are they going to get the opportunity, do you think, to do that again come playoff time?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they set this roster. Chase DeLauder is here from Columbus. It looks, I would imagine, he's not here by accident. So there's a chance he could be added to the postseason roster, which has to be finalized by 10 a.m. Tuesday morning. So I don't know. Does he get added at the expense of Valera or Rodriguez? I mean, Rodriguez, David, when they brought him up, I thought, I've seen enough of this guy. We've seen enough of him all season. He hasn't done anything. Yeah. Then bang, he hits a 2-run homer in the first inning. Then he drives in a couple runs. The next game, I mean, I don't see how you sit down a hot bat, especially this team that needs all the hits it can get.
All right, when you look at this, Hoynes, X factors for this series, all you're trying to do, get to 2 in advance. That's all. Doesn't matter how it's done, doesn't matter what it looks like. Get to 2 in advance, because the Mariners are waiting for the winner of this series.
Yeah, this is really going to be interesting because, as you said before, David, these guys have played 9 times in the last 2 or 3 weeks, it seems like, or 6 times at least in the last 2 weeks. They know each other. They know the weaknesses, the strengths. It's really going to be kind of a tactical game, I would imagine, tactical series. But you're right. Win the first game, then take your chances with the next 2. It reminds me of a couple years ago when they were in the wild card series against the Rays, and they won the first 2, but that second game took 15 innings, and I would not be surprised if these games are that tight.